How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I have for you all the 99 overall finest Max Scherzer debut. I'm going to be hopping into a couple games of ranked seasons. This first game we are going up against the 97 overall player of the month, James Paxton. Definitely a good pitcher, a card that I rarely face. This opponent also has a really good team. He has Honus Wagner. He also has a couple finest cards, and he does not have Willie Mays in there, which is kind of interesting. Normally when you see Honus Wagner, you also see Willie Mays in the starting lineup. But to start this game off, Max Scherzer got the very first out of the game. Got Honus Wagner to swing at the slider low and away in the zone. I figured I would go right back to the changeup, another off-speed pitch, try and get this one a little bit below the zone. He does not throw it low enough. I missed the hoop. I missed to the left a little bit, and he gives up a solo shot there. So not the best way to start off the game. However, it is a very usual start. There I give up an early 1-0 lead. I have been giving up quite a bit of runs in my most recent ranked seasons games. I've been struggling to pitch. I'm looking for anybody that's a starting pitcher that can get the job done for me. Here I'm with the slide step after Mike Trout got a base hit. He rips that one into the gap. I thought he might be trying to steal second in that situation, get in scoring position, but Mike Trout's in scoring position from first base. So he scores from first on that one. Now we have an opportunity, 2 down in this game already in the first inning, and I definitely had some pitches to hit even in the first inning there. I did not put the bat to the ball, put the PCI to the ball. Just everything seemed a little different. I was not able to swing with a good rhythm. What I mean by that is using my left stick and the swing button at the correct time. I felt like I was moving the PCI a little bit too much, not enough at times, just really not hitting the ball well. But anyway, we're only in the first inning. I can kind of tell these types of things early on when I'm playing. I noticed right away, and luckily in that last inning I got a double play from the pitcher, but just barely off the ball. Cutter over the outside half there, did not wait back long enough, pulled it to the second baseman. Anyway, we have Albert Pujols up at the plate. I recently got this card. I've tried him out. Kind of started off a little slow, 231 average with a couple home runs. Pretty much almost every hit is a home run. So here we get a weird hit, a late base hit the other way. It does count as a triple. Somehow hits the foul pole out there. I don't know how that was not a ground rule double, but very next batter, Honus Wagner, pops that one up. I felt like that was even a better swing than the previous hit with Pujols, but that one does not get down. That one is a lazy fly ball from Honus, and I do not capitalize with the guy on base. And when crazy things happen in the game like that, you really have to take advantage. Luckily, in the next inning, the opponent had something going, but he was not able to score and expand the lead. It's still a 2-0 game, and I was definitely off the ball on this one. I was low and inside with the PCI. I swung even a little bit late, and Cody Bellinger goes deep and ties up the ball game. So kind of an interesting inning. We tie the game up. We get a guy on first base. Rogers Hornsby smacks that one into the gap. In this inning specifically, I was able to get something going. I started to make better swings on the ball, even though I was still getting rewarded on some bad swings. That's going to happen in the game. I completely understand that, but we take a 1-run lead. It's the top of the 4th inning. Still have Max Scherzer in the game. Definitely a good card so far. He's kept us in the ball game. Just unfortunate. I've been hanging a few pitches. The off-speed pitch, this opponent was all over it, and he did not miss many of those pitches over the plate. So far, he's hit all the mistake pitches out. We have Albert Pujols again up at the plate, and I got gifted a bunch of foul balls in this at-bat. This was kind of one of those opportunities where I needed to capitalize. I needed to take advantage of all the pitches that I was seeing, trying to get something going here to lead off this inning. But Honus Wagner hits one into the gap here. The shortstop makes the play. Honus Wagner robs Honus Wagner. Kind of an interesting play there in shallow left field. He makes the jump throw and gets it going, but I mean, I can't explain it. I missed so many pitches over the middle of the plate in this game that I don't deserve to win, and it's honestly it's not looking that way. It's a tie game, and it's not looking like I'm gonna pull this one off if I continue to miss pitches like that over the middle of the plate. This guy is certainly not missing those off-speed pitches for the most part. Max Scherzer looks like he's getting lit up for the most part. I mean, 50-50 shot. It was either right where I wanted it or hung over the middle of the plate, and this opponent did not miss. But we definitely have a good game here. 4-3 ball game in the middle of the game. We need to get something going. A leadoff double from Cody Bellinger. So back-to-back innings with a leadoff double, and that's going to be big. In a back-and-forth game like this, you have to take advantage. You have to capitalize and score these runs. Base hit from Willie Mays gets it over to a 1st and 3rd situation. We have Babe Ruth up at the plate. He went to the bullpen, and this fastball just got me. I thought it was going to be a cutter on the inside half. It's an 0-2 count. That's too close to take. I have to swing at that. and he dots up a slider the very next pitch. I have Rogers Hornsby up, a 1-2 count, and I drop the PCI, pop it up to the infield, and just completely waste this opportunity. 100% choke this game away with this inning alone. We have 2 down in the inning with Lou Gehrig. If he can pick us up, then we have a chance, and I pop up to left field. So just like that, just right then and there, I knew that I was going to lose this game. I knew that it was going to be really tough to come back in this game. I know that this guy is a really good player, a really good hitter. He goes deep with Ken Griffey Jr., and we end up losing this game 8-3. This is probably one of the worst games I played. I took out Max Scherzer right after that, so I figured I would hop into another game. We got Max Scherzer on the mound once again. I figured I didn't score any more runs in that last game. I just really couldn't hit with runners on base, runners in scoring position. I was like 2 for 13. So let's go ahead and hop into this next game. We have Max Scherzer on the mound once again. And in the first inning here, he's getting a late base hit. I kind of missed my spot a little bit. Babe Ruth is missing that one completely. It goes all the way to the wall for a triple. So we pretty much gift him a run there in the first inning. Some crazy things are going to happen, especially using a bad fielder out there in the outfield. So this guy is more than likely going to score this run from third base. I mean, he's not going to strike out and pop up like I did in the previous game. I just can't believe that I wasted that opportunity. I definitely was in that game until that point. He was able to break it open in the last one with a couple home runs. But it also didn't seem like I was on the ball. I started to try and break out of my slump, started to kind of square up the ball a little bit better. Even though I didn't get rewarded here, we are losing in this game. Luckily, he didn't expand the lead right then and there. With that hanging pitch, we got a double play on it facing Johnny Bench. So we need to get something going here. Albert Pujols needs to step it up and pick the team up. He rips one into the gap. We have Rogers Hornsby on first base. He's going to look to come around and score from first. That 81 speed is great. With these gaps that chip it, they're not the largest gaps, but at the same time, you can score from first. It's just really difficult to get a triple. That's another reason why I like playing at this field, simply because it has a short porch in center field. You can hit home runs to dead center. That's what Honus Wagner does right there. Sends one deep on a low changeup. Very similar to how the opponent hit one against me the very first inning in the first game. So anyway, I felt like I was able to pitch a little bit better with Max Scherzer in this game. Started to locate a little bit more with him. I struggled to locate the off-speed pitch in the last game, and the opponent was definitely on it. In this one, I felt like I was throwing him off with the off-speed pitch. I had to keep going to it and use that to my advantage. I mean, Max Scherzer has really good pitch repertoire, but you still have to mix it up with them pretty good. Anyway, Willie Mays expands the lead with a no-doubter. I felt like I was able to sit on the fastball, hit the mistake pitches a little bit better. This one I even swung a little bit early, but I felt like I was still on it with Albert Pujols. He does not hit a home run in that situation, does not get anyone home, but we do have a 4-1 lead. Even with that last inning, Albert Pujols had a chance to expand the game and break it open. Just haven't been able to get that big hit just playing a couple games of ranked seasons, but I play very inconsistently. That's just the way it is. I mean, I've been able to already hit a little bit better in this one after just playing probably my worst game at the plate in a while, at least for a couple months anyway. But those games are going to happen, and you have to try and respond, try and break out of the slump or the funk as soon as possible. So we get something going here, kind of expand the lead a little bit. 5-1. Cody Bellinger smacked that one into the gap, but it wasn't really hit hard. It was kind of an early swing, still squared it up and got it over the second baseman's head. But pitching well with Max Scherzer. 80 pitches, though, through 5, or at least in the top of the 5th inning with 2 down. Facing Chipper Jones. Kind of got a lucky play earlier up the middle. Here's another one of an extremely lucky play. Griffey got a weird slide right there and was called out at second base. I thought he beat it out. I thought he was going to have bases loaded there with a chance to tie the game up. And who knows what would have happened. I mean, right then and there, Cody Bellinger hits one to start this next inning off, and Babe Ruth's unable to make the play. That could have easily been a grand slam with guys on base. Who really knows what could have happened there? Just kind of interesting. Wanted to kind of focus on Max Scherzer on the mound simply because I was playing a little bit better with him. Even though I give up a 2-run shot here, he was pitching more effectively. I was able to locate a little bit more effectively than the first game. I was hanging a lot of pitches, and they were getting smoked. But Albert Pujols is going to get one of those runs right back with a solo shot, and that's pretty big. I mean, that's a nice no-doubter off Zach Britton, a pitcher that I kind of struggle against. He's a pretty good pitcher and started to hit the fastball a little bit better as we move later on in this game. So turned some things around. I mean, I started off really struggling in this live stream during this portion of the live stream, I was trying to just keep it going. I mean, keep swinging the bat well, keep squaring it up. I felt like I got kind of in a rhythm, taking more fluid swings with the PCI placement, as well as just pressing the X button. Hit a couple home runs here. Albert Pujols sends another one deep, dead center line drive. So 2 home runs in this game for him in the later portion of this game. I mean, he started off with a double. I had another chance earlier, hit one to left center, but I didn't get rewarded. We get a nice double play here facing Willie Mays, and that's going to set us up with the bases loaded opportunity with a chance at a mercy rule with Albert Pujols up at the plate. A grand slam wins it, and I really need it for the bullpen. I mean, I had a tough outing in the first game. We needed to hit this home run and walk it off. Another no-doubter, the 3rd one of the game, and the 8th RBI for Pujols. So what a performance there. I really was able to turn some things around, scored 15 runs in that last game, and we got some points right back. We move up to about 818. Thank you all for watching, and I'm College Lefty. Have a wonderful day. Peace out.